Alrighty, PG-13. We are doing a Delta Force figure test in the Cobra vehicles, and well, clearly this one here, Death Sparrow, she will fit into most vehicles, because why? Now I'm gonna talk also about a malfunction with the figure. I think it's going to be in the back piece. I think the back piece, see, the front piece is short. The back piece needs to have like a little bit more roundedness, so the actual leg can click into a better position for sitting. Because you see how our legs are just spread. So she's going to have a hard time fitting into his tank there. And you see how these ones, it's in the design of the back part of the waist piece. So that one's a no-go for his tank. Now his swords did click in here, so we can take his swords off. Now see, this leg is nice, but then you got something didn't account for something, so he can't sit. So they gotta redesign these figures, and I guess they didn't check the back part. Something in the back part is malfunctioned. Whereas they call him Jaguar, but I like Jagger. Jagger sounds better. So Jagger does fit in here. Now he looks like he's designed better, but there is something in here. Now I don't know what it is, but there's something in this part of the waist piece. Maybe they have it too narrow on this part, and then when it goes to go down, something's not right. Maybe there's a miscalculation somewhere. But in the design of the figure, they've neglected to check that. And I do love these figures, so I'm still going to get them all. Whether they fit in the G.I Joe vehicles or not, you can always make custom vehicles, or you can see which ones will fit in. Now obviously he's going to be bigger. So we do have one, and they'll all fit in the turret. So that's one vehicle they can fit in. Now, I'm disappointed that they can't fit into that. But we do have one that fits in there, so we'll try another vehicle. And we're going to try a bunch of Cobra vehicles. But most Cobra vehicles are open air, so it makes it a little easier. And we're going to put Jagger in here. I think his feet have to be like that, I don't know. But he's going to fit into the Cobra Wolf, no problem. So this guy is a win-win. This figure is awesomely made. Jagger or Jaguar. I think Jagger sounds way better, like Mick Jagger. But see, something's going on here. Now, maybe you have to work it a bit. Maybe you have to work the joint a bit, but we're gonna put her in here. That Sparrow fits in there, all right. Not too bad. So we have two vehicles. Now you're gonna run into complications with him anyways, but you might have to work the joints a bit. Maybe they're just too new. That could be the issue. I don't know. But there might be something just slightly off on the one part of the waist piece that's not allowing the figures to sit properly. So it could be in the manufacturing error. We're going to take a Cobra Stinger, and we're going to try. Jagger's going to fit, I hope. So now, do we have to put a little bend in his legs? Quite possibly. He can kind of cram in here, so that's not too bad. And we'll just try them in the passenger seat. Okay, we're gonna get the hands in here. Maybe his legs have to be straighter. Alright. So, his legs get hung up on something. Alright, so we're gonna say that might fit a little bit in. We're gonna put her in the passenger seat. I'm just thinking she's smaller, so she should fit in most of your vehicles. But since her legs are like kind of doing a little weird thing there, but she'll fit in, whether or not the roof part will close. Okay, we're having a little issues here, but oh well. Try the next vehicle. I do have close to 300 vehicles. I think it is 300. So we do have 300 vehicles. We're not trying every vehicle. We'll be here forever. Alright, Thunder Machine test. She'll fit in there. She fits in nice. And we'll put Jaguar beside her. Jaguar's gonna fit in there, no problem. Alright, we have a win-win here for the Thunder Machine. And since his legs are a little bigger, I think you have to work him a bit. So, oh, we got the Spetsna guy in here, Thunder Battalion. And let's just close that up. So, he's in there and he's got his face shield on. So that's kind of cool. Now this, this is fantastic. I never had one of these when I was a kid. The snake. Ugh. I don't know. That's going to take too much time to take apart. Maybe I'll take it apart and then have it ready for the next video just to see what they'll fit in. But so far so good. Now, those vehicles, they do fit in. What other vehicles should we try? I mean, those are like the main vehicles. I mean, you take, for example, the modern vehicles, and they're just gonna fit no problem. Like, you got this guy here, this Crimson Guard. So we're gonna put the Thunder Battalion guy in here, and he's definitely gonna fit. Oh, there goes his mask. But he's gonna fit in there, no problem. So we had a malfunction. So they do fit in most modern G.I Joe vehicles. Some vintage G.I Joe vehicles, they will fit. And you know, you could take off his helmet for the Thunder Battalion. There's the spy troop vehicles. Let's just pull out the stealth jet. And you know, I wish I had more of these vehicles ready to go for this, but you just have to pull them off the shelf. Hey Chad, pull them off the shelf there, Chad. So, without his visor, he will fit in here. No problem. And he fits nice. Jaguar's gonna fit. I don't know if Death Sparrow's gonna fit. He can lay her down a bit. So, in the Spy Troop stealth vehicles, these are fantastic. What else can we try? I mean, like, well, just to give you an idea, like the Cobra Stun open air, the Cobra Fang open air vehicles, but you know, like with the legs malfunctioning like they've been, we're just gonna try to shove them in here. So again, you can do the Lawrence way, shove him in, he'll fit. So he does fit in a Fang. That's fantastic. But you see what I mean? Like, a lot of vehicles are open air, so they're gonna fit in the Dreadnought Swampfire. Just trying to get the stuff back on the shelf here. We got a Rage tank here. We're gonna lose some figures. Try to take that off carefully. Oops. Just squish something. Oh, there's no room there. Hold on. Take that vehicle off. So they're gonna fit in a lot of the Cobra vehicles because they are open air. So that gives you a pretty good idea. But we're gonna put the rage tank up here. Another fan favorite. Now let's see. We know he'll fit just because of his legs. So he fits in our rage tank, no problem. Let's try the Thunder Battalion. Thunder Battalion fits in the rage tank. And there is the other part of the rage tank. Everybody's favorite, Vincent Price. That's right. So we're gonna put the bigger figure in here. Oh yeah. So without his helmet he fits in. I'm pretty sure you could fit him in with his helmet. So he's gonna fit in there. Now the leader dragon, well, he's just not gonna fit because how he's designed. But again, you know, take a look at all these vehicles. I mean, clearly they'll fit on any of the Dreadnought vehicles. They'll fit on the Ferret. They'll fit in the Ice Snake. Now the bigger vehicles, you know, the Cobra water moccasins, obviously they'll fit in the turret. We'll just take an old school one. So he's gonna fit in the turret nicely. You know, it's hard enough to get the actual Cobra figures into the driver's seats. So they'll fit in the Bug. They will fit into the hydrofoil. They'll fit into that vehicle there, the Worm. And they will fit in the Mumbai, pretty sure. So just like the Liquidator, that might be issue. But like they'll fit into a lot of the other vehicles that we have here. So they're mostly open concept. And I mean, again, they will fit into this one. This is a nice demon tank. And you know, like we'll put the bigger figure in here just to give you an idea. So he will fit into the demon tank. So most Cobra vehicles, these guys will fit into. And I mean, like the Sea Ray, they'll fit in that. Obviously, they'll fit in the boat. They'll fit into that one. They'll fit in the Rat. Just a crappy vehicle. But I mean, like, look at all the Cobra vehicles. They're mostly open. So again, they're not gonna fit into the Vamps as much. So the Stinger. But oh well. I'm sure when I get the other ones, we can test them out and see what else. But I'm pretty sure for most Cobra vehicles, these figures will fit into them. So, you know, I think that's good enough for the vehicle tests. We might try something else, but they're gonna fit into all these vehicles for Cobra. Again, even you look at the other ones, like down there, they're gonna fit into the Parasite. They'll fit into Destros because they got the seat belts. So anything with a seat belt, they're made wider canopy, wider cockpit, wider, you know, driver's area. So they'll fit into those vehicles. So I'm pretty sure we covered the vehicle tests. I mean, we could take some other stuff off the shelf, try one more video, but just for the jets to see if they fit into the jets. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna, because we've already tried them in other vehicles. So just fantastic. I do want to try putting them in the Snake. So next video we'll try putting them in there. But again, a lot of these are open air vehicles, so they're gonna fit. Maybe we'll try a Firebat as well. But again, if you look at most Cobra vehicles, you get the point. Pretty simple. And it's Chad. Thanks for acknowledging my comments on your show last night. I just came to wish you a Happy New Year, but I guess you just overlooked the comments. Hey, I get it. Thanks, buddy. Have a great New Year. Everybody else out there, have an awesome New Year, and hopefully 2024 will be kick-ass for everybody else. Thanks for watching.